lived in Newark, and I think it was like 105, which, well, for us Yorkshire folk, well, I'm sure everyone in Britain, it's very nice. There's quite a few pictures of alcohol, but don't get the wrong idea. You know, it was a long journey, so it was needed. It was from where I lived to Heathrow. It was a good 5 hours, and then the flight was 9 hours, and then I had another 5 hour on top of that on a train journey to Providence, and then a 3 hour car ride from Providence to where I stayed. Maybe not 3 hours, but it was pretty long. But as you can see, this is the house that stayed in for the summer. Absolutely beautiful. It was, for me, perfect. It was everything that I was looking for. It was a family holiday. It was the first one in a long time, seeing as a lot of us are all grown up now. But it was lovely. Had its own bay, which obviously the sea wasn't great there, but we were only a good 20 minutes from places like Narsec Beach. I'd done a little reading on it before I went there, and when we got there, they were in the middle of a great white shark, like I don't know what the word is, but I suppose it was a bit like Jaws, and there seemed to be people getting bit left, right, and centre. So it was a little daunting when you're in the sea, but it was fun. And as you can see, there's me being wiped out. I suppose the holiday was all about just everyone in my family getting away, relaxing. So there were lots of days just spent on the beach having fun. But I ventured down to Boston, as I have a friend who lives there, so I spent a couple of days there doing the whole touristy thing, as you do when you're on holiday. Boston had never been on my list of places to visit. I don't know why, it just never appealed to me, but I'm so glad that I took the time and went there. It was an absolutely fantastic city, and so welcoming. You had your obvious, tourist, things to do. Fenway Park and Cheers, etc. But the architecture of the place was fantastic. The restaurants, the bars, very nice place, and the amount of open parks there were was brilliant. It's definitely the sort of place I could see myself living. Being there in the summer, though, I think the universities were obviously on the break, so places like MIT and Harvard were not there. So I'm guessing the city does get a lot busier. Because one of the things I did notice was how quiet it was. I know Boston's not a massive city, but it was very quiet for a city of that size. Being British, and obviously the history with the British and Americans, especially in that part of the world, it's very enlightening to learn not only America's history, but quite a lot of my own little things I didn't know. But yeah, definitely somewhere I'll go back, and a lot easier with a friend living there. creatures are just so graceful in everything they do, so playful, which I was amazed by, and the absolute size of them. I think it's very easy, especially when you see them on TV, to think, oh wow, they're big, but not really understand actually how big they are. And when they're only 2-3 foot away from the boat, you truly get to get an understanding of the size of them. I think everyone on board the boat that day, and I'm sure every boat they do, you could look around and you could see people's jaws just like open wide. Something that I would love to do again. Don't really have the opportunity here, but absolutely beautiful creatures. The humpback whales, the ones that we saw. I think different times of the year there are opportunities to see different whales, but at that time it was humpbacks, and I'm not one for complaining, and certainly won't do at that point. I think Provincetown in general was a lovely place to visit. It's a very quaint little town. It's actually, I think, the gay capital of the East Coast. I may be wrong, but which just had a fantastic vibe to it. Everyone's, friendly, and lots of partying, and just people being themselves, which does, as I say, adds to the environment, and adds to the place, and it was a lovely place to be. I think one of the greatest things about the Cape is, I've mentioned the food, but the variety of local food. I love my seafood, and with clam shacks and lobster bars all over the place. I could live there. It would be very dangerous, and I would probably put on a good 5 stone. But hey, it was just phenomenal everywhere. Everywhere you went, there was just fresh seafood. And growing up in Yorkshire, we have places like Scarborough and Whitby where you get fresh food, but this was on a different level. From cheap lobsters tasting amazing to fantastic restaurants selling the best stuff around. It was it was certainly an experience to be had. I suppose quickly, believe it or not, if you look at these pictures, this place was called Sandy Neck Beach. There wasn't an ounce of sand on that beach, so heaven knows where it gets its name from. It was pebbles and the most comfortable place I've probably ever been, and certainly, we left after half an hour and found another beach. But anyway, I just wanted to show a few pictures of my stay over in the US. As I say, I was there for 4 weeks, so putting it all into a video was never my aim. I just wanted to make a whisper video and whisper about my holiday. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to upload just one of the local weather a bit later on if I have time. Even though it's a snow day, I